All right, let's jump right in. We're going to move past just talking about AI and get into some real-world action. Today, we're focusing on a game-changing practical tool for all you accountants and auditors out there.
So let's kick things off with a feeling I bet every auditor knows all too well. That moment, right? You open up a new file and you're just staring at that blinking cursor on a blank page, about to start the incredibly important, but man, what a time-consuming job, the Audit Planning Memorandum.
I mean, this document, it's the foundation for the entire audit. It sets out the whole game plan, the key risks, the client's story, everything. But let's be honest, building it from scratch every single year is a total grind. It just delays all the high-value, deep-thinking work you really want to be doing.
But here's the thought. What if you could just flip that whole process on its head? What if all those hours you spend drafting could be shrunk down to just a few minutes of smart, strategic refining?
Just picture it. Instead of that blank page, a really solid, comprehensive, and updated first draft of the memo just appears. It's already got the new details for the year baked right in, freeing you up to get straight to the good stuff, the analysis and the expert judgment.
And look, this isn't some sci-fi futuristic idea. This is something that's totally doable, like right now. The bridge from the old way to this new, super efficient way is a clear, surprisingly simple, 4-step workflow.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does this actually work? Let's break down this 4-step AI workflow that makes it all happen. And you know what's great? The process itself is surprisingly straightforward. It's just a logical flow, right? You start by grabbing your ingredients, last year's memo, the new trial balance, client updates. Then you give the AI some clear instructions. But, and this is the most important part, the final steps are all about you, your brain, your professional insight, reviewing it, customizing it, and making it perfect. Okay, enough theory. Let's see this thing in action. We're going to run through a simulation with a fictional company we're calling Gulf Tech Manufacturing to really see how this plays out.
So, step 1 is getting our inputs ready. We basically just pulled together all the big things that have changed for Gulf Tech since the last audit. And wow, there's a lot to unpack here. We've got new subsidiaries, new regulations, a huge asset disposal, a new JV, even a brand new ERP system.
All right, next up is the prompt. And this is so important. We don't just throw all that info at the AI. We give it a role, we tell it, you are an experienced audit manager, and then we give it a really clear job to do. It's like delegating that first draft to a really smart junior on your team. It's all about providing that crucial context.
So we fed it the info, we've given it clear instructions. What happens next? What does the AI actually spit out? Well, this is where the magic really happens.
Right away, you see a massive difference. Look at this. The number of key risks the AI flagged, it doubled. It went from 3 to 6. And it didn't just rehash last year's stuff. No, it intelligently connected the dots between the new regulations, that ERP migration, and those unusual transactions to flag brand new areas of concern.
And get this, it even updated the planning materiality. But here's the cool part, it wasn't just pulling a number out of thin air. We specifically told it in the prompt to assume a 10% revenue growth, and boom, it did the math for us, bumping the figure up to 8.8 million Qatari riyals.
And this chart, this just lays it all out side by side. It's the whole transformation in one shot. The AI went through section by section and updated everything. The engagement overview now has all 5 subsidiaries. The key risk section is way more robust. Materiality is recalculated. The audit scope, it's expanded to cover everything new, like the e-commerce channel. You get this polished, intelligent first draft in minutes, literally minutes.
Okay, so this is the most important thing to remember here. The AI is doing all this incredible heavy lifting, but you are still in the driver's seat, absolutely central to the whole process.
Exactly. The best way to think about this is that the AI is your co-pilot. It's handling the routine stuff, the busy work, all the navigation, so that you, the pilot, can focus on what really requires a human expert, using your professional judgment to navigate the tricky parts of the audit.
So there you have it. This is hands-on AI in action. It's not just some abstract idea. We just walked through a real, practical way to use it. So the big question I'll leave you with is this. What's the first routine task in your work that you're going to supercharge?